The 10 scariest two-headed animals in the world. The first place even sent the US government into a panic. We all know the reason why the Earth is colorful, inseparable from the difference and diversity of all things. These unique lives on this blue planet. The legendary stories of various lives are constantly being staged, and among these countless creatures, you may see two heads less. Seemingly irrational creature. But such a creature, but really live by our side. They were born with their own genetic mutations. Some are subjectively modified by human beings. Some even may be due to environmental pollution. The best routine in the world today. Let's take a look. 10 scariest two-headed animals in the world. I believe after reading it, you must have a different idea. 10th two-headed loggerhead turtle. You may not know. In fact, many species of sea turtles. A body has appeared. 2 brains. But usually some ordinary small varieties. Larger variety. Generally, it is difficult for such mutations to occur, but not long ago, Hilton Island and the South Carolina Turtle Patrol, when performing tasks, accidentally found one extremely rare two-headed loggerhead turtle pups, caused a stir. According to reports, when this unique baby turtle was found, positive, desperately chasing after brothers and sisters who were going to sea. He is very energetic, but because of two heads, the shells are deformed. So the movement is hindered to a certain extent. Born abnormal baby turtles like this. It is estimated that there is only a probability of 1/1000th to be lucky enough to live to adulthood. No 9 double-headed red-crested bird. I guess you must have played Angry Birds, too. This game. The prototype of the little red protagonist inside. It's the red coat of North America, crested bird as you can see. Normally they only have a bird head. But just some time ago, Western Massachusetts, there is a rich man, in his estate, found a unique-looking guy. According to his recollection, there was a flock of red-crested birds flying around the manor. Chirping, singing. Too happy. But it's too noisy for people. So he wanted to drive them away. But it happened to be on the branch of a tree. Found this extraordinary little guy. He looks a few weeks old. The body is covered with feathers. But a physical. But with 2 heads and 2 clubs. An expert later commented, this deformity prevents the bird from flying normally. So this little guy is in the wild. May be difficult to survive. 8th double-headed harbor dolphin 3 years ago. A fisherman in the Netherlands accidentally caught a strange thing. Looks like a fish with 2 heads. However, because he was dead when he was salvaged, so the fisherman took some pictures and threw him back into the sea. Experts later confirmed, this is not a fish, but a mammal. 1. Rare mutated two-headed harbor porpoise. This two-headed dolphin looks very weird. Only 1 body, but with 2 independently developed heads. And his fins didn't harden. The back is very straight. The beard didn't fall off. Experts believe that this two-headed dolphin, likely to die shortly after birth, will take on such a form. Normally, due to the limitations of the female dolphin's physiology, difficulty providing space for 2 fetuses to develop at the same time. So ordinary dolphins, twins are extremely rare. The emergence of such double-headed dolphins, it may be related to the increasingly serious marine pollution. Close. 7th place double-headed lucky calf. This is a head born in Kentucky. Two-headed calf on a farm. But strictly speaking, this calf is not like the previous friend. Have 2 separate heads. He has 2 faces, 2 mouths, 2 noses, and 4 eyes. But only 1 brain. Facing the birth of this strange-looking calf, the kind farm owner not only did not dislike, instead, take care of it. This little guy is funny, too. 1 mouth at a time. When receiving food, another mouth will keep moving in the direction of food. Later, with the constant communication of the farm couple, a team of veterinarians at the University of Illinois agreed to operate on the calf. Let him live as long as possible. But plans never keep up with changes. Just a week before surgery, accident happened. The calf suddenly stopped eating. Finally passed away unfortunately. Only lived 108 days. 6th place two-headed goat. The same story happens on the farm. But the location, on a small farm in Kazakhstan. The protagonist this time, it's a little goat that has always had 2 heads, but these 2 heads, but tightly stuck together, According to the farmer, when the baby goat was born, showed super tenacious vitality. It didn't take long to be born, like other lambs. Learn to stand and walk. He kept begging his mother for milk to replenish your energy. Scientists have studied this phenomenon. Scientific explanation for going abroad. The reason for the two-headed sheep, most likely a genetic mutation, but it could also be that the embryo is in the process of forming. Something went wrong, but these sheep usually die within a few days of birth. The folding life will not be too long. Everyone thinks, maybe this little goat is an exception. After all, watching him try to breastfeed, feel like you can live a healthy life. It's a pity that this sheep's ending was a bit unexpected. One night, maybe his mother was too frightened, unfortunately trampled him to death. Such a temporary way. It's really unexpected. No 5-headed dragon, don't be fooled by the name. The one we're going to introduce next, not the kind of dragon that actually flies, but a chameleon, also known as the lizard. This two-headed lizard you see, currently no more than 10 in the world, are artificially cultivated. The origin of this breed is a lizard breeder from abroad. Ted and his wife, the couple, have always been passionate about mutant lizard farming. After 17 years of research, finally developed this two-headed lizard. It can be seen from the video data, although this little guy has two heads, but able to move independently and walk normally. The body also seems to be very healthy. But this not only makes me have some doubts. If in the wild, when this lizard encounters its natural enemy, will you instinctively cut off your tail and run away? In case of misfortune, one of their heads was bitten off by a natural enemy, will the other head die too? 4th place, two-headed deer, May 2016. A man, picking mushrooms in the forest near the Mississippi River, accidentally discovered a magical creature. That's a newborn two-headed fawn. The deer is dead, lying quietly on the ground. The blood on the ground has dried up, no trace of mother found. The man quickly put the deer to the nearby Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. Preliminary research found that this deer, it turned out to be a pair of conjoined female twins, about 60 centimeters long. This also became the world's first truly recorded two-headed wagging deer. Later, scientists' further examination of conjoined twins. MRI scan shows the twins share a spine, forks about halfway. Two separate necks and heads are formed. During the examination of the deer's body, the researchers found these twin deer have two hearts, two stone islands, and two avant-garde. Eventually, scientists concluded the untimely deaths of the twin fawns, most likely this special, caused by special body structure. But surprisingly, when the deer was found, the hair is clearly carefully groomed. This just proves the doe, after giving birth to her baby deer, do your best to take care of, until the tragic death of the twin deer babies. After he helped the child carefully comb the hair, just leave silently for the death of the baby deer. Mother deer must be very sad. 3rd place, two-headed pig. That day, for a farmer, 700,000 China. Really happy. At that time, he had a sow in captivity for giving birth to a large litter of healthy piglets, received local awards. And in this litter of pigs, another one looks very special. That's right, this little pig has two pig heads. Imagine that. Piggy ears. The appearance of the nose is inherently attractive. Now a little pig, I have two heads like this. Nature is amazing. This little pig of nature soon became a celebrity in the local town. The farmer named Zhang Yan said he himself has raised livestock in the south for many years. Usually the food he feeds is nothing special. Very ordinary and normal. No special materials. So it's really surprising that this happened. He also smiled and said that this little pig was special. I want to keep him as a pet. 2nd place, two-headed snake. I believe you will be confused when you see the cover photo. Two-headed bear and two-headed snake. Does it really exist in this world? Or is this just a spoof by netizens? Only in science fiction. Magic only appears in film and television works. In fact, so far, no relevant evidence yet can confirm the existence of two-headed bears, especially this big one. More advanced mammals. It's really hard for this mutation to happen. But the two-headed snake is real. This two-headed snake with a split neck is a mutant snake species, because the snake's genes that control the head are not stable. If the embryo is developing too strongly influenced by the environment, this mutation is likely to occur. Generally speaking, common two-headed animal, because of the special body structure, usually less than a week. The longest can only live a few months at most. But the two-headed snake shattered this stereotype. The longest known living two-headed snake has survived for 17 years. The first two-headed kitten kept this animal, always in families all over the world. One of the more widespread pets. And because they are sometimes cold, sometimes clingy personality, it has always been highly sought after by shit-shoveling officers. Pace various types of internet celebrity cats. And here, this two-headed kitten named Betty. More different. He's a kitten with two heads hanging. Born this way. Two other kittens born in the same litter as him is normal. Because two-headed cats are very rare. Little Betty's related videos, after uploading to the network, immediately attracted the attention of a large number of fans. Many netizens left comments, "I wish this kitten good health. Live happily." But with two heads, little Betty eats come very difficult. Every time the master feeds him, are very troublesome. Difficulty eating. I haven't been able to find a good way to solve it. In the end, little Betty was born only 16 days later, or unfortunately left this world. 0 Two-headed dog 1954. Soviet surgeon Vladimir Mikov officially announced his masterpiece to the world, a two-headed dog. From the introduction of this doctor, we know that he took the head of another puppy, grafted into another adult German Shepherd, thus creating this two-headed dog. This purposeful puppy also looks healthy. His two heads can lick milk at the same time. But he doesn't actually need other food, either. Because milk is liquid, even if the grafted esophagus is not coherent. But it can still flow into the stomach and be absorbed. But a month later, two puppies eventually died due to physical rejection. But that didn't make Demihov stop his experiment. According to related reports, after that experiment, in the next 15 years, he ran 19 more similar experiments. Although this experiment has caused controversy, many people and non-profit organizations against animal testing. But anyway, it is undeniable that the success of this double-headed experiment become human, the field of organ transplantation, one of the important results of the exploration. Alright, that's all for this video. I don't know about these 11 two-headed animals. Which one impressed you the most? Please leave a message in the comment area below to let us know. By the way, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and share with friends around you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.